Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Emma. Today I want to bring you with me to do some things with my planner, doing a few things and going through my checklist for what I have to do today. I've been going through a lot today. I've been already taking some stuff out of my checklist, and I want to do that with you guys as well. I want to go through my planner because even though I plan already pretty much everything, and we start a little bit ahead with the subjects, and I explained that in the previous video, I still have history to plan because for some reason I'm having a little bit of trouble by having everything noted in my planner when it comes to history, and I think it's writing and the grammar. We're doing fixed grammar, so I just want to have everything on my planner, even though I thought I was not going to be in the need for that because we have the scope and sequence in our books. But I still like to have something noted on my planner just so I can check on things and make sure that I have everything clear, especially when I'm on the go, when I'm in the car. And I might take you with me to pick up our groceries. I did some I ordered something through the Walmart app, and I just want to take you guys along with me. Okay guys, I just have to start going through my checklist and checking everything that I have done already. I cleaned a little bit our homeschool room / bedroom. I already did some arrangement in the living room as well in my car, because when we are doing homeschool in the car, we tend to create a little bit of a mess as well in our homeschool room. And I want to plan and take everything and put everything together for our history, writing, and grammar. But before that, if you're new, welcome. I hope you consider subscribing. Click that notification bell so you don't miss any of the information that I will be bringing in here. Give me thumbs up if you like this video, and stay with me. I like to share our homeschool journey. I have in here a few, if not a lot of videos in regards homeschool, motherhood, and lifestyle. I like to share everything that we do in here. I'm very passionate about our homeschool, and I like to, as much as I can, to help you guys. Seeing other moms usually helps you to kind of give you ideas, as at least that's how it works with me. I like to see other moms and see what they do because they give me ideas. You're not going to replicate or try to do everything exactly the same way, but at least you can get some ideas from them. Something that might make your life easier. Is good for you to look at that stuff and maybe take something here and there that you can implement in your homeschool. Okay, so I am just going to grab this camera and I'm going to show you what I have done so far and what I'm looking to do with my planner. This is what I have currently with my planner. I just looked through the Spanish. I had everything in pencil, but I decided just to pass them on a pen. And in here I have the geography already done. And if you go back here, what I am missing right now is obviously writing. And even though I have history, I have some other books that I will be using with our history, and I would like to make note of how those will match with what we're doing, with the lesson that we're doing or the chapter that we're doing. And I just have a little bit of trouble with that as well with our writing and our grammar. Fixed grammar has already a scope and sequence, and I am just looking and just helping myself with that. But at the same time, I would like to make note of everything in here. I am using as well first language lessons for the well-trained mind with our fixed grammar, so I am using both. And then we're using people and places in our community. This is what I want to have in here noted in my planner as well. I have here, they have in here the scope and sequence to help you. And while that's been very helpful, I still would like to have everything in my planner. So here I have my checklist, and I already went through the clean. We clean our homeschool room, I broom and mop. I take the trash out. As well, I clean the bathroom. My kid just bathed the dog and cleaned his bed and everything else. I'm going through the planner. And let me just zoom this a little bit, guys, so you guys can see. So that's what I've been doing so far. I am going to check the planner now because this is what I'm going to be working with you guys right now. I am doing the car school bags. I will see if I can get to that today. I will, well, actually I sharpened the pencils already, so that's done. We still have to do the grocery pickup, and we will see if we see grandma today. Okay. And if you notice in here, you can see all the mess that I have in here. I am trying to get organized and see how I can note everything in my planner. Sorry about the light, it's a little bit dark. Even though it's sunny outside, you can tell already that the temperature is about to change, and we're starting getting close to the season for Christmas and all of that. So you can see already that the light is not the same. But in here I have everything that I will be using with my planner right now. I have to go through the fixed grammar as well to the history. That folder that you guys are seeing there is where I put everything that is loose pages, is not attached to the books. In here he has some of the work that he has to do still with the Abeka. He's almost done with that. As well, he has his penmanship in there. Let me just show you a little bit. So here we have his penmanship as well as his math from Abeka right there. And he has printing in here, so cursive, printing, and the Abeka. And we purchased that folder at Walmart, and he likes it. That's how I try to keep everything organized for him. There he knows in there he's going to find those papers, and that's how he likes it, so that's how I have it there. Now I will show you guys how we'll be going through the planner. Okay guys, so here I have my planner. I have in here as well these sheets that I use to make note of how our homeschool year is going to be, and I share a video about these. I will put that link in the description box. So I will be using these just to be able to see it easier and not having to go back and forth flipping off the papers just to look at that. I have in here as well the notebook that he's been using for his writing, and I have his writing program in here, and I'm going to start with the writing because I just want to have these in here, or the information. We start already with writing. For some reason I've got confused, and I thought that we were already on August 23rd, so we start earlier than that day. That's the day that I have planned for us to start our homeschool year. If you notice in here, the writing program has the scope and sequence, and I like to follow their scope and sequence just because we're starting new with this program. It's been working for him. We already did the first lesson. Pretty much we started with the first lesson already, and he did pretty good with it. And we did this activity already. I make a copy of this activity, and he did it already. It's in a separate place. But I want to just start making note of what we're doing in my planner when it comes to the yearly overview, because I think it will give me an idea and it makes my life easier when I already have something planned. That's just the way I am. That's just how I worked. That's how my brain functions, and that's how I like it. So let's just go ahead and start.
Looking up at a tree, I remember how it started. I was lost in a dream when the fire in my heart said, an open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows, and anything sounds alright. I'm breaking loose, living in the moment in my own balloon. This year I'm going to start a new chapter. Ignore the tears and only write down the laughter. An open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows, and anything sounds alright. I'm breaking loose, living in the moment in my own balloon. I glide across the ground and over the ocean, and you can't force me down as long as I'm open, like a rose that already found sunlight, the feeling grows, and anything sounds alright. I'm breaking loose, living in the moment in my own balloon.
Okay, guys, this is the reason why I like to have everything in my planner, because once I put the lessons by the scope and sequence and the weeks in here in my planner, and if you notice in my previous video, I already said that I was going to schedule our homeschool will go with 6 weeks on and 1 week off, and if I will go through how I have our homeschool year plan, if you notice, we're going to be calculating by what it says in here if everything goes well, and as of right now everything is doing very good. He is been doing really good, but remember, we are just starting with the program. We don't know yet, once we get more into the program, if things are going to change, if he's going to find something difficult or anything. But as of right now, if I'm going to look at my planner, we will be finishing with the program on April 18th. So that's way before what I have planned for our end of the homeschool year. So I will have to look for something else to give him. I can just start giving him the program for the summer that he is using, which is a different program, Writing with Ease, or I can just either start with all things fun and fascinated from the IEW as well, which we have already, or I can just go through the Bibles and Heroes and just keep him in that order. I just want to I always like to start with the beginning of a program, especially if it's something new. I like to start from the beginning because I think it's easy for him to adapt to the program. I prefer for him to feel confident and that it goes and it's something easy than just going through a high level, just because I don't want people to say anything bad or just make him feel like, okay, we're not doing good just because I don't have him on the level, on his grade level. I just don't like that. So I just prefer to start him with something that he can find easy and he can get confident about what he's doing and move fast through the program, instead of putting him on a level that is not going well with him and then having some troubles and going backwards. I prefer to start with something easy. I think people and places in our community is good for him. Starting from the beginning and getting him to know the program is good, not only for him but for me as well. It gives me the chance for when things get a little bit more complicated, I can just adapt myself as well, and I can already start looking into what I need in order for me to be able to help him. I didn't purchase the teacher training for the theme lessons that we just have now for the themes book, because I thought, since it is the beginning of the program and right now I've been understanding everything pretty well, I think that by just looking into the videos that I just watched of the IEW, where Andrew Padua is explaining everything, for right now, for these theme books that we are doing, the people and places in our community, I think that is just fine now, as long as we keep going with the theme books and we go a little bit more advanced. I definitely would like to purchase the teacher training because I think that will help me to adapt the program to him, to tailor the program to him. If I think that he has some difficulties, I can help him, and as well it just will help me as well with the program. I would like to learn as well. I think it's very important. Even if you're an adult, you always have to polish on something, especially when it comes to writing and grammar. You tend to forget that stuff as well. It's very easy. It's just like math. If you don't practice constantly, it's something that you can forget pretty easy. So I think it will benefit not only him but me as well. So let me just continue with this. I already finished then writing. I have everything in here. So I would like to start now to organize our grammar. That's what I am looking right now. I have grammar from the IEW here already. I wrote the what it is, which one is going specifically in here, so it'll be the IEW. And then in here I have the first language lessons for the well-trained mind. I am not using the first language lessons for the well-trained mind the way you think. I am just using the first language lessons for the poetry and to review some of the stuff, and I will just get into that. I will make a video in a specific about that because it might get you a little bit confused right now. So I just will start fixing my planner with what I want from the IW Fix the Grammar in here, so we have an idea when we're going to be ending, and that helps you as well to know when you have to be preparing to start looking for the programs again. If you have to purchase something because you're finishing way ahead, if you decide to do something else while that program that you just order arrives, it's just give you a chance and it gives you an idea on what to look for the year. Okay, So let's just start. Well guys, and it's time for us to pick up our groceries. So I will take you guys with us. Let's go. Okay guys, so here I am at Walmart. I already picked up the groceries. I will go now to Grandma and try to see how we can have our day today. And later on I will see you how I end up with our program for writing and how I organize everything on our planner. I will see you then. Here I am at my mom's house and she is cooking. And who do you think is going to eat it? Me? Well, that's how it looks, everything. Say hi. Hi guys.
This love has never been stronger. I'm up in the clouds when you're around, but when you're not, it's getting much harder. And I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I see your face on all of the pages in the scrapbook of my mind. To put it down for a while takes ages. Then I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of you. You grow on me with every heartbeat. I really hate to wave goodbye. I know it's crazy, but I can't help it. When I'm falling down, down, I'm falling down. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you every day, a million times, hoping you hear me. Tell me you do. Every day, a million times, just when I'm thinking of you.
Okay guys, so here we have the final product here. There's my mom. She was the one that cooked the meal. So here we have very simple but very good. Here I am, I'm back from his grandma. This is the next day. It took us a long time and we had a great time with his grandma, but today I want to show you guys how is everything finished, and I thought I'd just show you a little bit of the process, but at the same time I didn't want to make this video so long, so I will just show you what I did. So here I have our grammar from the Institute for Excellence in Writing, and I just accommodate everything in here in our yearly overview. I made a little bit of mistakes in here, but that's just fine. Around June 6th, we should be finishing with grammar, fixed grammar from the IEW. And then around June 21st to 27th, we should be finishing then with first language lessons for the well-trained mind. So we will be not exactly finishing, but we will leave it on lesson 27. I am not doing everything that is with first language lessons, and I explained already that I will talk about that later on. But we will be leaving on lesson 27, and we just leave it there, and then we will continue the next time, either during the summer or during the next time, depending on how I see that he will be doing with the fixed grammar, and if he finished with the nose tree book, how is the other grammar going, if the lessons will go with this one, and how it will go at the end, and with everything. So far he will be doing first language lessons until lesson 27. That's when it'll be our week 36, and that'll be around June 21st to June 27th. I just wanted to show you that. So here we have the grammar. I have in here our spelling, and let me just show you how it looks. In here I have reading and spelling. Then in here I have our Bible and our schedule. Let me just show you the next one. In here I have what we are doing with Abeka. And I am planning to add in his teaching textbooks in here. He's already gone through some of the lessons already. He's doing pretty good, and he's doing quite fast with the program. And we will continue finishing what we have left with Abeka. Here we have his writing. We will be finishing with his writing with people and places in our community. That'll be around April 18th to the 22nd. And depends on how I see everything going. I might want to start with Bible heroes, or I will go straight to all things fun and fascinating. Depends on how I see him doing with this program. Next we have in here is history, and I just add already some of the other books. In here I have the unit safety for the good and the beautiful, the unit safety that we're going to be doing. And usually we're going to be doing science during the Fridays. Then in here we have a Spanish already laid out for us. I just have to put some of the dates here. If you notice, I just put the lessons with the week, and I just have to write the days, so it will help me to give me an idea when we are going to be looking for finishing with the Spanish. Then in here we have geography, and let me just show you how it looks for our the rest of the planner. So here we have the rest. This is the monthly view for August, and in here I made note of when we're going to start right here, which is the August 21st, even though we already start with some of the subjects. It continues here, and this day I was supposed to create an activity, but since I got confused, I did that activity way ahead. I just decided, since we did the activity already for the beginning of our homeschool, I was just going to purchase something, something for him, and I will be showing you guys that later in another video. And let me just show you then how it looks our weekly for the August 23rd. And I marked August 23rd already just because we did that material already. Remember that I explained in the previous video that I got a little bit confused, and we start a little bit ahead of time. So this is what we have done so far, and I color coded with the books that we're using for the subjects. So this is how it's looking. So here I have reading, I have Bible, I have reading and spelling, and here I have grammar and writing. I'm thinking on which color I would like to use with this, since the color that I used to identify grammar and writing, it was kind of like a beige, so I need to see what color I can use that will be helpful for me to identify here in the planner. And here as well I have teaching textbooks that we have done, as well as some of the pages from Abeka. We have done geography and history and Spanish here. And we're going to continue working through this week. Obviously, we're a little bit ahead, as I said. But we are just going to continue and start marking and just going through this week. If I have to review something, since we are a little bit ahead of time, we can take the time to review and make sure that he knows everything, even though I have planned for him to be at least for each lesson when it comes to reading to last a week. Depends on how long is the lesson and if it's something that I see he needs a lot of help with. But if it's not, I just continue and I will make note in here. This is the good to have a planner. You can just white out anything and just continue writing whatever you need to write and adapt whatever it is that needs to be adapted. You can do, if you don't want to do a lot of whiteout, you can just place a sticky note on top of whatever it is that you're writing, and that looks good as well. I know other planners that has those little tabs for your planner, and you can just put them on top of whatever it is that you wrote, and you can just reuse that part of your planner again, and it will work fine and it'll look just fine. We're not doing this to make it look beautiful. We're doing this because it's something that it will help us to keep us accountable and keep us with an idea of what we are doing and how we are doing. Did already our checklist. I just have to work with the car school bags. I have to organize them again because every time we get in the car and we have to go through the subjects and do the projects or whatever it is that we have to do, obviously we start taking things out and we need to start rearranging everything. So that's the only thing that I have on my list that I have to still do. So this video lasts till here. I hope you guys enjoy this video and gives you a little bit of how we do in our day. I hope you guys have fun. I will see you then. Bye-bye.